KCCI 8 News starts right now with breaking news.
That breaking news is out of Marion County tonight, where in the past 2 hours, KCCI has learned a gender reveal party turned deadly outside of Knoxville. One person is dead and another seriously hurt after a motorcycle crash in Jasper County. A state crash report says 45-year-old Justin Smith of Brooklyn was traveling east on Highway 6 when his motorcycle went off the road just before 11 Friday night. Smith died in the crash. His passenger, 40-year-old Christine Carson of Oskaloosa, was flown to Mercy Medical Center for treatment. A new program in Missouri is sending rescue animals to prison. Don't worry, they're not in trouble, though. They're at 4.6 billion bushels. It tops market forecasts. That should be good news for farmers, but it's only adding to their woes. Sakira Bonner was part of a program called The Porch at Scavo High School in Des Moines. Local rapper, activist, and mentor Will Keep spoke with KCCI's Bo Bowman today on what Bonner meant to his cause. The Polk County flood shelter at Southeast Polk Junior High School is closed. The good news is county officials say housing needs have been met for everyone in the shelter. The shelter opened last Sunday with 80 available cots. Cleanup continues at a Windsor Heights park that was underwater last weekend. The city's residents came together to clean up Colby Park Saturday. It was one of the worst hit areas in the city, at one point under 6 feet of water. Volunteers were tasked with raking off the residue, spreading mulch, and scrubbing benches. Firefighters even helped wash away dirt from the once flood-covered tennis courts. 50 people showed up to help with the time-consuming and labor-intensive work. Oh, hi, Elgin.
Hi, how's it going, my fellow Floridian?
Yeah, I know. 2 Floridians at the desk at once. What's up with that?
I'm pretty sure we made history today.
KCCI history. You're watching it. Well, thanks for staying with us or joining us this morning. Bree is in with our forecast, and Bree, I just noticed we're matching.
We are. It's as if we planned it.
Your top stories are straight ahead on your morning news leader. Stay with us, everyone. Another full hour of KCCI 8 News This Morning weekend starts right now.
KCCI 8 News This Morning starts right now.
Right now at 6 o'clock, Beaverdale was devastated by last weekend's flash flooding, but that didn't stop one man from putting that aside to bring the community together and raise money for the victims. And crews are still working to clean up the mess the flooding left behind. See the progress that's been made and the volunteers making it all happen. Plus, rescue crews are working day and night to help the youth soccer team out of a cave in Thailand. How they plan to get them out safely with time running out. Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on KCCI 8 News This Morning weekends. It's just after 6 o'clock on July 8th. Well, yesterday was a picture-perfect Saturday. But what does your Sunday have in store? Matinka has the answer.
Yeah, it's called a lot of sunshine asked.
Thanks, Matinka. Topping the news this morning, the devastation is still hitting the Beaverdale neighborhood hard 1 week after catastrophic floods. But one man put his loss aside to help others. KCCI's Leah Thompson has the story.
And I truly appreciate it.
The president of the Beaverdale Neighborhood Association says their next step is to help Mexican restaurant El Aguila Real, which was also severely damaged by floods. And the Polk County flood shelter at Southeast Polk Junior High School is closed. The good news is county officials say housing needs have been met for everyone in the shelter. The shelter opened last Sunday with 80 available cots. Cleanup continues at a Windsor Heights park that was underwater last weekend. The city's residents came together to clean up Colby Park Saturday. It was one of the worst hit areas in the city, at one point under 6 feet of water. Volunteers were tasked with raking off the residue, spreading mulch, and scrubbing benches. Firefighters even helped wash away dirt from the once flood-covered tennis courts. 50 people showed up to help with the time-consuming and labor-intensive work.
It was devastating.
Get it back.
The Nights in the Heights concert will still happen at Colby Park Tuesday because of the cleanup efforts from volunteers. Parts of the park will still be closed, though, including the ballpark, which will need to be restored. Gray's Lake reopened to the public yesterday, but there are still some restrictions. No boat rentals and the beach is still closed. Also, the northwest parking lot is closed, and the trail between that parking lot and the southwest parking lot will be closed as well. The northwest and beach restrooms are also closed with kaibos in place. Yoga in the park will be held as normal. The 11th annual 8035 Music Festival took over the Western Gateway Park this weekend. Last night's headliner was Grammy-nominated pop star Kesha, taking the main stage at 9:15. The festival showcases both regional and local talent, too, with lots of free stages. Organizers expected more than 30,000 people to come out.
I think the festival environment, because we get to see a whole bunch of other bands and then Kesha to end the night, is super awesome.
Other performers included Phanogram and Courtney Barnett. It is 6:05. Your weather's never more than 5 minutes away. Here's Matinka.
Hey, it's a beautiful morning, Chris.
Thanks, Matinka. New this morning, a team of 13 divers entered the cave that stranded 12 boys and their soccer coach in Thailand. Officials say the boys will come out separately and that each person will be escorted by 2 officers. The rescue will be a long and strenuous endeavor. The trip in and out will take Navy SEALs 11 hours. The group has been trapped in the cave for 15 days, and now monsoon rains are moving in. Kenneth Craig has the latest.
As heavy rain, CBS News, New York.
The coach, trapped in there with the boys, has also written a letter apologizing to their parents. Right now, firefighters are working around the clock to put out a destructive wildfire burning through the western U.S. That fire in Goleta, California, has burned across 80 acres, damaging or destroying at least 20 structures. As many as 2,500 people have been evacuated from the area, and the governor has declared a state of emergency. Hot and windy weather is fueling fires across the state. The Goleta fire is one of 60 large wildfires burning across the West. Well, stick around. There's more news to come, including an arcade for kids with autism. What makes this place so special for families with loved ones on the spectrum? Plus, how one Wisconsin city is still dealing with snow in July and why it's even becoming a bit of a tourist attraction.